EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes.
And he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Browns will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore.
A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
15. 1st down, Ravens.
He'll try the right side this time. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Mike Reed in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 7 o'clock. Go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll push forward for about a yard. TJ Tampa up to make the play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's cut up.
Inside run with Sampson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the set. 60 Maverick, go!
Throwing is Milrow. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Warrior 70. Ready, ready. Hut.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Browns. Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. And The Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he gets this up close to the 40. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Purdy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Browns have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay,
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start. Cougar Knight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milrow. Moving to his left. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
12 yards.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes...
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. It covers 51 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that...
And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 60.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. Go! And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Browns. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
The kicker on.
Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Hewitt's forward for maybe a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one complete to Bateman. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Get set. Go.
On second down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense, and they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
On first down, it's Milroe. In the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and
Trap
10.
19, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Viking 18. Here we go.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He's taken down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Okay, ready? Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They go play action now with Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Pick this one up on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Let's go now. Hey, hey.
A give. It's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Panther 60. Panther, go.
On second down, Milrow. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey. Steady.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Hold the ready.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Milrow.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Go. 19. Check, 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 check. Ready.
Sampson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stick with him again, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In motion comes Andrews. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cleveland.
At the 16-yard line.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. But his guys are set up first and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Okay, break.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Get it.
Allen. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 3.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Let's go.
Oh, run with Sampson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full. Third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 6.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. They will take a knee here.